Peace. It's good. All right. So this segment here is called. I'm basically reading the section that says definition of the coat of arms. It's basically breaking down the coat of arms for the Noble Young Lords Party, and I'll read this and then I'll build on that. Definition of the coat of arms. The Noble Young Lords Party, or United Revolutionary Nationalist Party, coat of arms represents the united struggle from various oppressed nations against the imperialists. The indigenous Mesoamerican symbols pay homage to the First Nations of the Americas and Caribbean islands. The roaring lion. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. Where we at? The roaring lion, ancient symbol of African civilization. So therefore, the coat of arms that they're breaking down is that one, they just mentioned the roaring lion as a symbol. So the roaring lion is an ancient symbol of African civilization, which reminds us of these nations and the struggles faced within the diaspora, united to the Western Hemisphere oppressed by bloodline, culture, and labor. The roaring lion also reminds us of the indomitable will of this party to achieve our objective, economic and social freedom of the proletariat, peasant, and the oppressed nation comrades from imperialist rule. The 16 words that drive the Noble Young Lords' efforts. The largest star, 5-point star. The largest star represents the new generation of revolutionary socialists struggle. The original Young Lord Party member, Pablo Yoruba Guzman, said it best. They can take any young lord now because now they'll got to kill an idea. In addition, the words of Che Guevara remind us why we pride ourselves on the word young, regardless of the age. Stay young, don't transform yourselves into old theoreticians, people that theorize a lot. Or maintain the freshness and enthusiasm of the youth, fresh ideas. Out of love for the masses, truth in our analysis, peace within our friends and allies in order to achieve freedom for the people and justice for the imperialists, the death of so-called gang and criminal mentality, and the resurrection of the community-sensitive revolutionary, a new birth, a true revolution of the mind. The star reminds us of all this. The smaller black star represents the sacrifice of the unknown servants of the people. Now, the most glorious symbol on this shield is the sickle, machete, and feminist symbol, because they in no uncertain way proclaim where our political beliefs and practices base themselves. We are socialists striving for the Maoist objective. We represent the struggle of proletariats, peasants, and oppressed nation comrades. It says the Soviet communist hammer is replaced by the machete. So therefore, the Noble Young Lords Party, instead of using the hammer like the Soviet Union does, we're using the machete, because the oppressed nations of North America and the proletarian peasants of Central South America, as well as the Caribbean, are most familiar with this tool of labor. Hence, like the Labor Party, the Labor Union. So basically, the machete that's why it's, symbol for Boricuas, cutting the sugar cane up in the fields. It says, the feminist symbol lets the party and the masses know that the equality of women, spelling intended, WIMMIN, and the correct practice of men in relation to revolutionary feminism is a constant priority. Our greatest service to women's struggle is to end imperialism, thereby ending the greatest supporter of patriarchy. The 3 points of the black coronet crown. So therefore, how you see the crown for the Noble Young Lords Party? Yes, you do see a crown. That's facts. But it's a 3-point crown, right? And this represents the 3 disciplines of the party. It's loyalty to your party, loyalty to your party comrades, and the masses they serve, constant revolution against the imperialists and his lackeys, and the sacrifice of your time, wealth, and strength because these are needed. Now, the coat of arms, color scheme, the three symbols of the upper left and lower left of the shield, also the lion on the lower right of the shield, and the symbol on the right side inside the crossbar are all color gold. The larger star on the upper right side is colored black and red with the gold border. The smaller star is colored solid black with a gold border. The sickle, machete, and feminine symbol are colored black with a small gold border surrounding it. The backgrounds behind all the symbols, except those joined within the crossbar, are blood red. The crossbar and the border surrounding the shield are solid black. The coronic crown, because you have the imperialist crown. The coronic crown is solid black except for the 5 stones, which are ruby red. The stars inside the crown are the same color scheme as the larger and smaller stars in the coat of arms. There you go. That's the definition of the coat of arms for the Noble Yolons Party. All right? Peace. I'll come back with another section. It's called on the mistakes of defying the original Yolons Party. Peace.